Halfway through 2026, the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria is taking stock of one of its most ambitious periods of airport transformation in recent years. This week on FAAN In Focus, we assess FAAN's mid-year performance and the progress being recorded across Nigeria's airport network. Managing Director Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku shares the vision driving a new era of airport modernization built on innovation, technology, and strategic partnerships. We take you to Kano for a first look at the transformation of one of Nigeria's busiest airport terminals. And we examine how VPASS is helping shape a safer, smarter, and more seamless passenger experience. I am Tolulokwe Adileru Balogun. Welcome aboard. This is FAAN In Focus.
Hey Siri, what's next on my calendar?
The next event on your calendar is a 7 p.m. flight to Lagos. Before you fly, have your moment at any FAAN VIP lounge, available at all airport domestic terminals.
The first 6 months of 2026 have been marked by sustained activity across the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria. From infrastructure renewal and operational improvements to digital innovation and stronger stakeholder engagement, the authority says its transformation agenda remains firmly on course. Here's our news roundup. For FAAN, the story of the first half of 2026 has been one of purposeful progress. Across its airport network, projects designed to improve passenger experience, strengthen operational efficiency, and modernize critical infrastructure have continued to gather momentum. Whether through terminal upgrades, enhanced security systems, or digital initiatives aimed at simplifying passenger facilitation, the authority says its focus has remained consistent, building airports that are safer, smarter, and better prepared for the future. Commercial reforms have also continued alongside renewed collaboration with industry stakeholders, reinforcing FAAN's commitment to creating airports that support economic growth while meeting the expectations of today's traveler. The result, according to the authority, is steady progress towards a more efficient and globally competitive airport system. Management believes that achievements recorded so far provide a solid platform for the next phase of airport development, with further investments in infrastructure, technology, and service delivery expected during the second half of the year. The impact of those reforms is perhaps most visible where it matters most, to passengers using Nigeria's airports every day. Our next segment focuses on the leadership driving that transformation and the vision shaping the airports of tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Port Harcourt International Airport. The local time is 6 p.m.
This terminal tells the story of our people. Warm and hospitable, resilient business minds, dreamers and go-getters. Experience the ease of doing business here. Welcome to Port Harcourt International Airport. Managed by FAAN. Safety, security, and comfort.
Transforming airports is not simply about constructing new buildings. It requires a clear vision, strategic planning, and the ability to anticipate tomorrow's aviation needs while delivering today's services efficiently. Since assuming office, FAAN Managing Director Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku has placed technology, innovation, and strategic partnerships at the center of the authority's transformation agenda. The objective is straightforward: to build an airport network capable of supporting Nigeria's growing role within Africa's aviation industry.
As the Managing Director and Chief Executive of the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, I found myself wearing two hats. So one is as an airport operator who's managing federal government-owned airports. So for those of you that are not familiar, the federal government owns 22 airports, which the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria manages. There are other state-owned and private airports, which we manage or provide statutory services. The second hat is obviously coming in from the private sector. I used to be on the infrastructure finance side and really having an understanding of the challenges that a lot of DFIs or financiers have, which is not just having availability of funding, but finding projects that are actually bankable, where you've actually done all the project preparation work and the investments. Now, given the fact that I manage federal government-owned airports and looking at the uniqueness that we find within Africa. So in Nigeria, for example, aviation or air travel, I should say, has been seen as one of the safest modes of transport. So I find myself balancing what is bankable and feasible versus what are socioeconomic or investment needs.
Technology is increasingly driving operational efficiency across FAAN-managed airports. Digital platforms are improving passenger facilitation. Operational systems are becoming smarter. Commercial processes are evolving. At the same time, the authority continues to deepen collaboration with private sector partners in delivering infrastructure projects capable of supporting long-term aviation growth.
Technology eases delivery and improves the passenger experience. But you will know that in every environment, there's always resistance to change. We face some of that resistance at FAAN for various reasons. Not necessarily about people thinking about job loss, but people who may not necessarily want to adapt to new technology, either because they find it a bit strenuous for them. But for us, and within our minds, we see that the airport modernization through the use of technology is critical and remains top of mind. If you're flying through the airports, I'm sure you would have seen that in collaboration with the Nigerian Immigration Services, we have a number of e-gates that have now been installed. Again, kudos for all of this efforts as we notice that Nigerians enjoy this process. It's easy, it's quick, it's seamless, very limited interaction with passengers as you're moving through the terminals. In addition, what we've also realized is that the basic broadband infrastructure to make all of this work had been lacking across the airports. And this is basic, right? You land at airports, you have seamless Wi-Fi, but that hadn't been happening. Also in collaboration with MTN last year in December, we launched free Wi-Fi at all of our international airports, Lagos, Abuja, Enugu, and Port Harcourt. That's been working seamlessly. What that does is that it allows our passengers, when they land, want to have free Wi-Fi to be able to access, either friends or family. Allows them to fill health declaration forms or, any emergency contacts that they need to reach within that time. There's quite a bit that we're doing across all of our airports around technology advancements. As we're using it within the airports, we're also leveraging it internally within our workforce, just to make sure that it's seamless. So workflow management systems have been put in place already. We're making sure that a lot of the EOCs, because we had some EOCs, which is the Emergency Operations Center, where the technology that they require to be able to tune in to the relevant agencies to support them have not been available. We're equipping and upgrading those EOCs as well. So there's a lot to do with technology. It doesn't end. We just need to make sure that we keep up.
For the managing director, the future of aviation lies not simply in expanding airport infrastructure, but in creating resilient airports capable of adapting to changing technology, increasing passenger volumes, and evolving global standards. It is a vision that places innovation at the heart of airport management while ensuring that every investment ultimately improves the passenger experience. That long-term vision is already taking shape across several airports under FAAN's management. When we return, we preview the extensive renovation of the old terminal at the Kano International Airport and examine another technology-driven initiative designed to make airport travel safer and more convenient. Stay with us. Welcome back. Across Nigeria, airport modernization is no longer just a vision. It is steadily becoming reality. One of the latest examples is at the Aminu Kano International Airport, where work is nearing completion on the extensive renovation of the airport's old terminal. For decades, the Aminu Kano International Airport has served as one of Nigeria's most important gateways, linking the commercial hub of northern Nigeria with destinations across Africa and beyond. Today, that gateway is undergoing another important chapter in its evolution. Ahead of its official commissioning, extensive renovation works on the airport's old terminal are nearing completion, reflecting FAAN's continuing commitment to modernizing airport infrastructure across the country. The upgraded terminal has been designed to improve passenger comfort, operational efficiency, and service delivery while preserving the airport's strategic role within Nigeria's aviation network.
I'm in the newly renovated Dankabo Domestic Terminal, and which is aimed to enhance safety and security of the passengers. Smooth and faster facilitation also is unachievable with the current passenger facility provided in the terminal. State-of-the-art facility also help to upgrade our facility because, as you can see, the ambience of the terminal now is entirely opposite of what we used to have here. It is now a very beautiful place with comfortable space and comfort to serve our passengers and public users, airport users.
The project also complements similar infrastructure improvements taking place at other airports under FAAN's management as the authority continues to invest in facilities capable of meeting future passenger demand.
Our appreciation goes to Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Aviation Minister, Mr. Festus Keyamo, and our able MD and Chief Executive, Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku. We honestly appreciate you, and we appreciate you, and Kano and Midyear appreciate you. Thank you very much.
When officially commissioned, the renovated terminal will provide travelers with a more efficient, comfortable, and welcoming airport environment, another milestone in FAAN's ongoing infrastructure renewal program.
As the Nigeria's aviation sector continues to gather laurels from regional and global regulators, such as the International Civil Aviation Organization, otherwise known as ICAO. The Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, has decided to open up its investment opportunities to both local and foreign investors who desire to partner with it as it strives to become a regional aviation hub in Africa. FAAN has continued to strengthen its position in transforming the nation's aviation sector into a super hub through a sustained improvement on existing terminals as well as the development of new ones to cater for the growing demands of passenger traffic, diverse cargo handling needs, and warehousing, among others. Being Nigeria's custodian of commercial airports, FAAN has in its portfolio inexhaustible investment opportunities in the aviation sector and an increasing non-aeronautic source of revenue that is now open to genuine investors as partners to deliver improved standards of operational efficiency and the airport user experience in a mutually beneficial relationship. Some of the major exciting collection of attractions for airlines, concessionaires, and specialized investors include the development of terminal buildings and management, independent power projects, cargo complexes or warehousing facilities, avio bridges, hangars, trolley management, multi-story car park development, medical clinics, aviation fuel depot, among several others. FAAN, a federal government establishment, is also poised to give the will-be investor guarantee in the ease of doing business, a focal agenda of the federal government of Nigeria.
Around the world, digital identity technologies are transforming the way airports operate. From passenger verification to access control, technology is helping create safer and more seamless travel experiences. FAAN's VPASS initiative represents another step in that direction. To explain the technology and its benefits, we spoke with the managing director of Vexid Technologies Limited, Mr. Adedayo Bankole.
Essentially, you'll be aware that the level of insecurity in our country is being a major concern, and government is being proactive, including FAAN, to make sure that measures are put in our airport to be able to verify the passenger and the people around our boarding area and our airport. We should be able to identify the people that fly to our airport, that fly our plane, and all of that. And this is how we come by with the VPASS and actually verify passenger. That's the full meaning of VPASS. So this is our collaboration with the FAAN, and because of our experience around identity in Nigeria, they've been able to verify what we're doing, our collaboration with NIMSI, our collaboration with National Population Commission. We'll be able to sit around and put together a system that will help us actually screen the people that pass through our airport, both foreigner and citizen of Nigeria.
According to the developers, VPASS has been designed to strengthen passenger identity verification while integrating seamlessly into existing airport processes. The system supports FAAN's wider digital transformation agenda by enhancing security, improving operational efficiency, and creating a platform capable of supporting future technological innovations across Nigeria's airports.
I can bet you that this is the best experience the passenger will be having moving forward. The moment this is live, you can see passengers that don't have any business going to the airline just go through the process. Tickets will not be sold behind them. People can check in and get to the airport and just do their self-clearance and board their plane without having anything to do with the airline, except otherwise you have a bag to check in. If not for that, you just need to check in yourself, verify yourself. We call it no face, no case. So when you have a face, you identify, then you'll be able to pass through our airports. And this will be one of the best that will happen to Nigerians, having a very seamless experience traveling our airports.
Technology may be changing how airports operate, but lasting transformation still depends on leadership, collaboration, and a shared commitment to excellence. Those themes continue to shape FAAN's reform agenda. The transformation of Nigeria's airports requires more than infrastructure investment. It also calls for strong collaboration among government agencies, service providers, airlines, and every organization operating within the airport's environment. For the chairman of the FAAN board, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, that partnership remains essential to sustaining the progress already being recorded across the authority. The board chairman has also encouraged passengers to embrace emerging technologies designed to improve convenience and reduce processing time, while urging all airport stakeholders to continue working together in support of safer, more efficient airport operations.
For passengers, as we have been saying, now is the age of technology. So our passengers too should embrace technology, because the analog system that they are used to while traveling abroad or while coming back from the retrieves, technology has improved the processes. So they too, they must embrace technological development so that they don't need any guide. There are certain things that you do it yourself. You process it yourself. You don't need anybody. So our passengers also should embrace technology. Now for our sister stakeholders who are providing various services in the airport. You know, the airport is an organization where you have multiple service providers. And all these service providers must also maintain their professionalism so that things will work harmoniously together. Everything must couple together. Everybody, every agency, every organization must do its own part of the responsibility so that at the end of it, efficiency is what we are looking for. At the end of it, it's customer satisfaction that we are looking for. And that is the whole essence of Renewed Hope Agenda. Renewed Hope Agenda must be a household name in all organizations so that we are heading to the same direction. And what we are doing in FAAN at the moment, in collaboration with other agencies, I think we are moving forward.
According to him, sustained collaboration remains the foundation upon which Nigeria's airport transformation will continue to grow.
Every day, thousands of journeys begin and end at Nigeria's airports. Behind every safe takeoff and smooth arrival is a system working tirelessly for you. FAAN In Focus, a half-hour enlightenment program on major Nigeria television stations, takes you behind the scenes, bringing you closer to the people, policies, innovations, and services that keep Nigeria's aviation industry moving. Discover helpful travel tips, understand airport processes, and stay informed about the developments shaping the future of air travel. Whether you're a frequent flyer, a first-time traveler, or simply curious about aviation, join us on FAAN In Focus on these stations and across FAAN's digital platforms. FAAN In Focus, bringing the airport closer to you. Brought to you by the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAAN.
Did you know? Simple preparations before leaving home can significantly improve your airport experience. Always arrive early, keep your travel documents readily available, and follow instructions from airport officials. Working together, we can make every journey safer, smoother, and more enjoyable. As we prepare for landing, today's program has taken us through FAAN's journey during the first half of 2026, a period marked by sustained investment, innovation, and purposeful reforms. We reviewed the progress made across the authority's airport network and the vision driving a new era of modernization under Managing Director Mrs. Olubunmi Kuku. We previewed the transformation of the old terminal at the Aminu Kano International Airport, examined the role of VPASS in strengthening passenger security and facilitation, and heard from Board Chairman Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje on the importance of technology, collaboration, and shared responsibility in building better airports. Together, these initiatives reflect FAAN's continuing commitment to creating airports that are not only fit for today's travelers, but prepared for tomorrow's opportunities. Thank you for flying with us on FAAN in Focus. I'm Tolulokwe Adeleru Balogun. This is an HS Studio production for the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria. Until next time, safe travels.